principle. This man's name is Richard Jewell. He's a hero. Saved lives.
You're unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable. Do you
here.
have any idea what kind of wildfire you started?
If it
You've
hadn't
ruined
been-
this man's life. Maybe you owe him an apology.
Hey folks, and today we are taking a look at 2019's Richard Jewell, directed by Clint Eastwood and starring Paul Walter Hauser. This movie focuses on the true story of the 1996 Olympic Park bombing, where the man who saved a lot of lives by finding the bomb was a security guard by the name of Richard Jewell, who was then unfairly, this is not really a spoiler, this is, everybody knows this, was unfairly targeted by both the media and the FBI as being the actual bomber without any physical evidence, just the fact that they believed he fit a profile. To be honest, I was actually a little hesitant to watch this because I remembered American Sniper, also directed by Clint Eastwood, had some liberties taken with the story, and some things that were just not really true were added into the movie, and I'm not really interested in watching movies that say they're based on true stories that add a bunch of non-true elements into them, so I was a little hesitant with this one. But this movie is actually extremely accurate to the original story, and the performance by Paul Walter Hauser is fantastic. This is actually one of the best performances I've seen in a newer movie that I can remember. I mean, I think if it was not for just his body type, he should have won or would have won an Academy Award for this. Unfortunately, that seems to be taken into account a lot of the times because, you know, he looks more like an everyday person, but he is absolutely fantastic in this movie. Sam Rockwell also plays in it and shows his versatility as an actor. You know, he can play anything from Galaxy Quest to this, a more serious role. I was very impressed with him. And Kathy Bates as Richard Jewell's mom shines in this movie as well. So those three actors are excellent in the movie. The movie is extremely well paced. You guys know that's important to me. In fact, I was rather bummed that the movie was almost over when I was looking at the little timer at the bottom. I did not want this movie to end. It was so interesting. It was so well done. If you go back and watch actual footage from the news coverage from the event, it just looks so accurate that I really have to tip my hat to Clint Eastwood on this one. He nailed it. I think this is my favorite movie of his that he's directed. There is one aspect of the movie that I didn't like as much, and that seems to be that the portrayal of Richard Jewell in the movie seems to make him a bit more simple-minded than the actual man was. I don't know if it's intentional or it's just Paul Hauser's performance seems to label him a bit more that way, but I noticed it the first time I watched it. Then I watched it actually with my parents because I thought it was so great, and they noticed it as well compared to actual interviews with Richard Jewell. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. It's slight, but it is noticeable. The actual person was not, he's deceased now, but he was not quite as simple of a man as the movie portrays him to be. But other than that, it's a fabulous performance. 1996 is Richard Jewell. It scores a 7.5 on IMDb, and I have to agree with that. I think that's spot on. It's a movie that I actually ordered. It's gonna go right into my collection, and if you have not seen it, check it out. The movie is really exceptional, especially for a newer movie. I think it's really pretty cool. So that's what I've got for today. 1996, Richard Jewell. You should watch it. Laters on the Menjay.
Latest on the Menjay.